Many friends should be aware of the incident where Poland intercepted the China-Europe Railway Express. After multiple warnings went unanswered, China announced that the Railway Express would no longer pass through Poland, opened a new south road to connect China and Europe, which left Poland stunned. This matter dates back to mid-September, when Poland suddenly closed its border crossing with Belarus, blocking both rail and road access, and arbitrarily cutting off the main artery of the China-Europe Railway Express. It's important to note that this route is a key land passage connecting China with 26 European countries, with 90% of the China-Europe Railway Express passing through the Malashevich border point in Poland. This blockade affected at least 150 container trains, halted over 300 freight trains, and instantly froze about 25 billion euros in trade. For instance, German automobile manufacturers had to resort to air freight due to delayed components, causing procurement costs to surge 800%, plunging the entire European supply chain into panic. Actually, the reason Poland acted this way was due to the influence of the United States. Currently, the US is in a rate-cutting cycle, is most afraid of capital flight, leading to a collapse of the financial system. While the China-Europe market has a large capacity to absorb fleeing capital, the US used Poland as a pawn to exert pressure on Central Europe, while Poland also sought to rely on the US to counter Russia and gain benefits from China, resulting in constant flip-flopping on their promises to reopen the border. However, China was already prepared. On September 21st, the China-Europe Railway Express South Route officially entered operation, having transported 8 trains and over 1,200 containers with a punctuality rate of 100%. The South Route passes through Kazakhstan, Azerbaijan, and Turkey, bypassing Poland and other complex regions, profiting as safer plan B for high-value time-sensitive goods. After the opening of the South Route, Poland's freight volume declined by 18%. Losing nearly $300 million in annual transit fees, and the related logistics and warehousing industries were also impacted, proving that they achieved nothing from their scheme. At the same time, the stability of the Chinese supply chain was ensured, which accounts for about 30% of the global supply chain. The South Route acts as an insurance for the supply chain, avoiding ripple effects caused by localized issues. For example, German automotive giants suffered severe losses due to production interruptions from delayed components. But with the South Route, now operational components can be delivered on time, ensuring smooth production. Countries along the route are providing excellent transport conditions to enjoy traffic benefits. From the perspective of the global economic landscape, this is a contest for transport lines. The Han and Tang dynasties controlled the Silk Road, the British and Spanish dominated maritime transport, and today, whoever controls energy and resource transport lines can establish a strong computational foundation during critical periods of technological upgrade and accelerate breakthroughs in artificial intelligence. The US has always sought to dominate global transport lines with many key nodes in sea and air transport controlled by the West. However, the opening of the China-Europe Railway Express South Route undermined some of the US's calculations in land transport. Poland thought it could use its blockade of the railway express to threaten China, only to be met with China's swift opening of the South Route, serving as a reminder to other countries being a fence-sitter in the great power game only leads to self-inflicted consequences. The launch of the China-Europe Railway Express South Route fully demonstrates China's wisdom and strength, safeguarding its own interests amidst a complex international situation and providing a new model for global transport layout.